Hey there, nice to meet you. My name's Sonic Chameleon, and welcome to Rating FanFiction. I can already tell from skimming through the first chapter that I made a lot of mistakes, and it's going to be fun kind of going through and seeing how different I view writing then as opposed to now. So for those of you who don't know, I'm doing this because a fan asked me, but apparently it was the whole reason she even subscribed to my channel in the first place, and I just want to say I'm sorry that it took so long to get back to this, and let's get back to it. Alright, so this is an Tigre fan fiction. Basically, it's the story of a young boy who is a superhero, but the main dilemma is that, like, will he follow in the footsteps of his hero father, or of his supervillain grandfather? This story is called Second Chance, and after being knocked unconscious by Black Cuervo, after she overheard El Tigre's confession, Manny awakens to find the city in chaos, and his father being the only one who's been trying to stop it, and the only one taking all of the flock's fury. Feeling guilty and responsible for this event, what will Manny do to fix things? And what will he do about Black Cuervo? Okay, so chapter 1 is called Guilt. And yes, I apologize in advance for those who have to hear my voiceover. Let me win? A feminine voice shrieked in anger of disbelief. Yeah, so right there I can already tell that I should have just left it at a feminine voice shrieked. Frida, what happened? Manny asked as he slowly got up. Yeah, see this whole next line of dialogue where she's explaining to him about what he said to Cuervo, it makes me think back to the show where there's no way she could have heard what he said. And in the description I made for him about, on the left eye was a scar from his first battle as El Tigre. He wore an orange and striped shirt. It's so bad. Why? Actually, nobody's seen Cuervo since that night, Frida said hesitantly. What? How long was I out? About a week, she answered nervously. A week? The whole town has to be overrun with criminals by now. When the punk rock girl entered the living room, she found her friend next to a man lying asleep on the red velvet couch. Dad, what happened to you? Manny asked. While you were out, your dad has been the only one who's been able to try and stop the crime wave. Before Manny could ask another question, a pair of arms pulled him into a hug as he felt the life being crushed out of him. Manny, I'm so glad you're awake, exclaimed a happy, elderly voice. It's good to see you too, Grandpa. Next time, could you let me breathe a little? Oh, sorry, he quickly apologized. So what have you been doing while Dad's been out fighting crime? What do you think? I've been taking care of him every chance he gets to come back. Those look like burn marks. See, when he comes back, most of the injuries are from getting blasted over and over by the flock. This is my fault. Come on, Manny, you can't blame yourself for this. How is it not my fault? If I hadn't pretended to like Cuervo, all of the flock's anger wouldn't be directed at my dad, he almost shouted. Manny, there's nothing you can do about it now. What's done is done. Now, I'm going to take Frida home while you go to bed and get ready for school. I don't know why, but these chapters are a lot shorter than I remember them. It's weird. Anyway. Chapter 2 is called Revenge. Hey Manny, there. Whoa, what happened to you? She asked as she examined her friend who was covered in shoe marks. I was on my way to school, and as soon as I passed the pet store, the door burst open and all the puppies came running after me. Aw, puppies, she squealed in delight. Frida, it's not funny. They used me as a chew toy, he argued dramatically. Well, what'd you expect? They're puppies. Yeah, I guess you're right. I just hope... However, he never got to finish when a can of green paint spilled over his head. Manny, are you okay? Yeah, I wonder who just did this to me, though. Yeah, it's probably one of the school bullies just giving you a welcome back gift. Yeah, well, hopefully this day does get better. Fortunately, he was wrong. After the morning paint shower, during gym, a dodgeball came out of nowhere and sent Manny flying into the wall. While he was walking down the hall, he felt a presence tower over him. The villainous El Oso smiled an evil grin and a look of satisfaction reflected in his red eyes. The bear-themed villain punched the secret identity of El Tigre into a locker that left him stuck there. Finally, the day ended as Manny met his friend outside the school. "Awesome, dude, you made it through the day," Frida exclaimed as she gave her battered friend a congratulatory slap on the back. "Yeah, I wonder why all these weird things have been happening to me. Meh, who knows? Come on, let's get to the arcade and get our minds off of school." "Okay, race you," Manny challenged as they both ran off towards the Mayan arcade. Peering out behind the staircase was a girl with pale skin, red eyes, and black hair with purple highlights. "May have been able to survive my revenge, but Black Cuervos is just about to begin," she promised starkly. Okay, see, I think that last line I delivered right, except maybe for that tag, because it's pretty clear that this unknown girl or somewhat unknown girl would be speaking, so that dialogue tag isn't necessary. Why didn't I know something so simple? Okay, chapter 3 is called Fight. As Manny and Frida rounded the corner, they were brought to a halt as a purple laser hit the sidewalk in front of them. He hid behind a nearby telephone pole and quickly shot out his hand to grab hold of her. Cuervo stalked towards her prey, taking out the large laser and aiming them at her nemesis. As El Tigre closed his eyes and waited for the blast that never came, and he saw the same eyes as before, full of rage but black mascara seeping down. The villainess with the upper hand said nothing as she put away her blasters and took off into the distance. Anyway, this is like halfway through the story, so I'm gonna end this video here and probably finish the story sometime later. I hope you're able to bear with me to the end, because believe me when I say this was painful to go back and reread, because so much cringe. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, do me a favor and press the like button, comment down below what you thought, and please subscribe for future content. Let me know if there's something else you want me to read in the future, and I hope to see and hear from you all later.